Hey guys, welcome back to another video where I'm showcasing one of my more recent project builds. This one is LeetCode. So for those of you who don't know what LeetCode is, it's basically just a platform where you can practice coding questions, generally for like interviews and stuff. If you're like a software engineer, that kind of thing. So I just thought I'd walk you through it. Before I start, I do want to give credit where credit's due. So I got this, I followed a tutorial from uh, As a Programmer, his name is called, and I'll put a link in the video somewhere here. And I think I saw him on another video, one of those popular coding channels, whatever it's called, Free Code Camp. Yes. So Free Code Camp pretty much posted his LeetCode clone, and then I just watched it, followed it, and just added my touches here and there. So I'll go through this and show you what I've done. And yeah, just like any differences and stuff that I came across as well. This one I was pretty proud of. As you can see, this is, if you go to the original LeetCode website, this one's Leet cloned because I'm very smart and I come up with really unique names. This is pretty much how it looks. So, this is not a real web code editor, by the way. That's just an image. I got lazy there. And then here is just, the landing page essentially. All right, but that's not all. So then once you hit sign in, let's take a look and see where it takes me. And, this of course uses NEXT.JS and Firebase. So as you can see, it's already recognized my Gmail account, so it's signed me in. And there you go. So it shows all the different problem sets that I've put on the website. Now, just like in this tutorial, I only added the first 5. I could not be bothered doing the other ones after that. So these ones actually just link to the original LeetCode website. I wonder if I can show you. You can see it's the actual LeetCode website. So that's what that looks like. And I wonder, it's in light mode at the moment. How do I change it to dark mode? Settings, no. Anyway, it doesn't matter. So yeah, I got my website in dark mode. This one's coming as light mode. Yeah, anyway. So yeah, but that was just the actual LeetCode website. So I've just programmed these to redirect you there. But these ones are programmed to take you to my website. And as you can see, it's got like a solutions thing, although that doesn't actually link to a solution at the moment. Something I could potentially code in later, difficulty, all that. And all this data is hosted on Firestore. So if you click on here, you can see all the different problems and just some information about them here. Okay, that's all cool. So that's just the problems page. So let's go ahead and click on a problem. You can see you got that skeleton loader and then you get the website. So it looks pretty good, pretty uncanny to the real thing. As you can see, you've got the the description, and you've got working buttons here too. So I can go ahead and like this, and that actually checks the likes in real time. I wonder, it should have, it should track these things too. Yeah, so you can see here, you can track all the problems that I've solved, the problems that I've liked, so the two-sum problem that I've liked, and just some other things too. And if I click on two-sum here, you can see how many likes it has in total here as well. So that all gets updated in the background in real time. So this, keeps track of everything. I can star it if I like. And you can see even just the formatting here, it's all in code. And that's pretty much all. These problem sets are stored on the app. So I got a bit lazy. They're all stored in the app, but that's just kind of how I decided to do it, just because I don't have that many apps, that many questions loaded on here. So it's just the easiest way to do it. And then you've got, of course, the code editor. So this uses a thing called CodeMirror. And as you can see, it's a totally interactable code editor. So, I can go ahead and, put whatever I want in here. And yeah, once you've written your own code, you can go ahead and submit it. And basically, I've got test cases down here too. So if I click on results, then it says you must run your code first. So here are the test cases. Basically, this one is just checking to see which numbers add up to the target. So in this case, 2 and 7 would add up to 9. So the output should say 0. So the 0th position and the first position, and so on. So these are test cases. And if I hit run, you can see right now my code is giving the wrong answer, right? So the expected output was 0.1, the actual output was 0.2. The reason for that is because I added a +1 here. So it does check to see if it's correct or not. Now if I hit, now that I've corrected it, if I hit run again, you can see the answer is correct and it's accepted. Okay, so it's got real, output checking in the code checking as well. That's been integrated into this thing, and these windows are all slidable. This console you can hide and show, which is really neat. So yeah, that's pretty much how that works. And you've got all these tabs here. None of them actually work. They're just more for show. But what does work is this settings tab. So it pops up a modal, and you can change the font size. So you can change it to say 13 pixels. I like it 16 pixels. These two don't work. They're just there for show. I could implement them in the future, but you get the idea. And what else can I show you? Other than that, yeah, that's that. And you can even change problems using this toggle here. So you can go to the next page. This one's reverse linked lists, right? So when you're given an input, you want to reverse it. Let's hit run, see what it does. Yep, so it came out the correct answer, and so on. And this green tick comes when you've completed the question. So I already completed these questions, so that's why it's got a green tick. But if you sign in with the brand new account, that green tick won't be there at the beginning. Once you complete it and you get it right, it will come up. So here, let me just try something. Let me just try returning true here and see what happens. Okay, so in both these test cases, it worked out. But if I tamp with a few more, maybe that one. Okay, so you can see here, one of the test cases failed, one of them passed, right? So this one failed because it's meant to get true, but actually got false. Whereas this one passed because I happened to get false in both cases. But it does really check, and it does by case check to see which ones are right and wrong. Those are things that I've added in this tutorial. So beyond the tutorial, I've kind of added test case checking, the results page, this toggleable console, and just the overall aesthetics. I've just kind of tweaked it to make it look as similar to the real thing as possible. But yeah, that's kind of the idea, guys. And yeah, even the code here, that all saves as well. So it's all kind of as you expect it to be. It all works pretty smoothly. Oh yeah, and there's even this full screen thing. If I toggle this button, it goes to full screen as well, which I thought was pretty neat. Right, so if you just want an immersive coding experience, there you go. And you can change things to your liking, just like that. All right, so I can go back to the problems list, and yeah, as you complete these problems, the status will check as green as well. And then I added a cheeky little button here called Buy Me a Coffee. If you click on that, you can buy me a coffee essentially and just support what I'm doing. Just a little plug. But yeah, that's kind of the project here. If you guys liked it, just let me know. And yeah, this was a fun one to do. It was different to what I'm used to doing. Definitely required me to kind of scratch my head a bit and figure out how to get all this working. But once I did, it was quite rewarding. So hope you guys enjoyed. There is another project coming out soon. That's my AI companion app. So keep an eye out. It is probably the biggest one I've done yet, and it's going to blow all the previous apps I've done out of the water. So yeah, get keen for that. That's coming out soon. So yeah, enjoy, and feel free to check out this app if you want to play around. Just try not to crash it, because yeah, this coding editor does not handle things very well. It's not like bulletproof. If you do try to tamper with it, you probably will break it. This was more just a proof of concept and just getting a basic one working out, but it's definitely far from perfect. And you could probably hack things. You could probably cause a lot of damage if you really wanted to. So if my website's no longer up, that's probably why one of you has gone on here and try to mine Bitcoin or something on my LeetCode. So yeah, don't get any ideas, but feel free to check it out while it's still available. Thanks so much for watching, guys. I will see you in the next one.